Hey, Olla, and welcome back to my channel. First things first, as of this morning, I have 750 subscribers. I've been making videos for 5 years, 6 years, so it's taken me a long time to get this far. I need 250 more subscribers at least, but I can't do it without you. So what I want to do is monetize this channel to help other people, and you can be part of that as well. Today we're in the semi-beautiful and picturesque city of Pamplona. If you've looked at any of the other videos on YouTube, you know exactly where it is. You know exactly what the city has to offer. So today is your golden opportunity to discover things that you won't see in other videos, but don't forget to subscribe. We're staying on the 27th floor in the penthouse right there. So we're staying in a nice part of the city that is south of the historic center. Major event this week, the week of the croqueta. We're going to do everything we can to support it. Holy! Very crowded on this particular street. It's getting a little bit crazy here. There's a definite technique that you need to use when you walk up to a bar in Spain. Any bar in Spain, you need to put your hand on the bar, first of all, to grab your space, and hopefully grab the attention of the waiter or of the bartender. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes not so much. The famous Bar Rest Tip Top, one of the most spectacular bars you're going to find in the city. We're very close to France. If we wanted to, we could probably just walk across the border today, but we've decided to stay in the city. Across the street is the famous Cuckoo building, known for its magnificent facade. Needless to say, but I'm going to say it anyway, Pamplona has some very beautiful architecture. These two buildings are quite unique in my opinion. And even a redwood tree, look at that. So this is a government building. I'm not sure what it was before or if it's always been a government building, but if you look closely, you can see remnants of the Civil War where there are marks on the side of the building. It's a little reminder that fascism wasn't that long ago in Spain. You've seen so many videos of Plaza de Castilla already. We'll show you what is around it. Right next to the plaza is a very tall monument of someone who has turned their back on me for some reason. Maybe they know I'm not Spanish. And across the street from that beautiful monument is Banco de España. That's a beautiful building. All right. I didn't expect to see a Mickey Mouse here only because it's not quite like the Plaza del Sol in Madrid. We've arrived at the Plaza de Toros and there doesn't seem to be too much going on right now. There are definitely no bullfights today, but it is kind of an interesting structure, although it's not any different from many bull rings. And here's our old friend, American writer Ernest Hemingway, winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature and well known for his writing about Pamplona, the running of the bulls, in his famous book, The Sun Also Rises. And of course behind him is Super somebody. No idea who that is. Whoever it is deserves their head on top of Superman's body, I guess. The Citadel is from 1571 to 1646. It's a Renaissance stronghold in the shape of a pentagon with bastions and ravelins, and the work was started by Felipe II based on the project created by El Fratin. In 1964, the Citadel was handed over to the City Council to create a public area for culture and leisure. Let's go leisure and maybe get some culture at the same time. Who knows? It's a nice wide open green space and some sort of event going on. Looks like they're trying to enlist some very young people. I don't think they'd let me enlist only because I'm a little bit over the age limit, I think. And believe it or not, this was their oven. This is where they cooked for all the troops. Let's go see what they're serving today. So inside the oven today is an art exhibit. It's an installation of contemporary art. I must say it's a very daring exhibit. I have no idea what this represents, but it's unique. This is the original wine cellar and grain storage. Both buildings contain contemporary art exhibits today. Not always my favorite, but they're making good use of the buildings. And now we need to find the restaurant that we're having lunch at today, La Olla. It is directly off of this beautiful plaza, Plaza de Castilla. Well, we've arrived at the restaurant, very good reviews, and it seems the location is very nice as well. And if we're lucky, we may be able to eat outside. But we definitely have reservations for $2.45. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to make reservations in advance. I don't usually like to talk immediately after having lunch or something, and I like to really digest it, but that restaurant was exceptional. So I guess we can highly recommend it. There's no lack of good restaurants in Pamplona. Very few people know, but this store has the best fen fang in the city. Can we recommend Wanau? I'm not sure even how to pronounce it. If you're one of those people who really enjoys craft beer, make sure you stop here, because the quality of the beer is really something I have not experienced in Madrid. So I think this may be one of the few places you might find it in Pamplona. Be sure to check it out. Getting back to my historical facts, the Romans conquered the city, the Visigoths, the Spaniards, but very few people know about the Monkeys tribe. It's true. There are many people obviously walking the Camino de Santiago, the French version, and they stand out pretty well because they have backpacks and walking sticks. Top 100 Caps Museum. These are the 100 most famous baseball caps in the world. Not. I'm subtly feeling a sense of FOMO, fear of missing out. So I believe we've arrived at the right time. We're going to see what's going on down here. Two statues standing in front of the Ayuntamiento, I believe, are meant to bring good luck to travelers. This person is holding either a scepter or a mirror and a snake. Apparently not having a good day. There are so many stores in this part of this town that you could spend your entire day just going in and out of the stores. This was a very nice surprise, so be sure to visit the Palacio El Condestable, and while you're here you can also get your paperwork taken care of. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I like finding antiques. Unfortunately, we are closed. Once either a very important public building or a mansion. In any event, it's now a school for learning English. The doorway's incredible. Beautiful floor. I'm standing in front of the Iglesia de San Lorenzo. It's one of many iglesias in the city, and our intent today is not to enter any church or cathedral lest we get overpowered by religion. Hey, it looks like we found a place to eat. We timed our visit to the city perfectly because this week is Croqueta week in Pamplona. There's apparently a very good bus system here, so don't be afraid to use it. We haven't used it yet because we're afraid to use it, but I hope that we'll get up the courage to do it eventually, at least before we leave the city. From what I understand, they cost €1.50, so that's a great deal. Vinyl. And of course, they are this street is at the beginning of where they do the running of the bulls. I'm not a big fan of bullfights or the running of the bulls or anything that causes stress to animals, but I won't judge. No, it's a very important part of this city's history. There's a very good reason for this caution light to be blinking. They don't allow people to run up this hill with the bulls because apparently the bulls can run faster uphill than most of the people taking part in the event. And I think they've learned after many decades of fatalities and injuries, maybe it's not a good idea to run uphill in front of the bulls. Not that it's ever a good idea to run in front of any bull. We're going to go to Coffee Nails and have a delicious cup of coffee and get our nails done. All right, maybe not today. Take a moment to just look at the individual buildings that surround the Plaza de Castilla. So we decided to stop at Plaza de Castilla for something to drink at one of the many restaurants that surrounds the plaza. The prices are about a third more than you'd pay anywhere else, but then again, you pay for the atmosphere. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and many people are just out walking and enjoying their day because we're lucky and today is an absolutely beautiful day in Pamplona. There's a very good reason why people are waiting outside of this little bakery. This may be one of the best places in Pamplona to get cookies and little desserts and pastries. I believe this has been in the family for many generations and they're very well known in the city. So if you're in this area, I would definitely recommend you check out this place. Well, we just discovered something very interesting. Unless you have reservations to come pick up what you've ordered in advance, you can't just walk into the store and buy anything. It's so popular. You need to have a ticket in your hand with a number on it to go in and purchase something. If you happen to be one of those special people who's walking the Camino, there is a store here just for you. Apparently they have everything you need. The backpacks, the shoes, the waterproof things. Hey, I found another antique shop that is not open apparently. Today's Friday, Viernes, 5 to 8 o'clock. Oh, excellent. Another antique store that is closed. Maybe they're not open this time of year because right now it should be open. What we're trying to find now is the most picturesque street in Pamplona. And whether or not it's the most beautiful street in Pamplona is another question. I have a feeling the most beautiful street in Pamplona is on the other side of these bars. I'm going to say that's the most beautiful street in Pamplona. Totally untouched and probably private. It is Friday night after all. Everyone's been working hard all week, so now they've been waiting all week to come out and enjoy themselves with their friends, with their families, in the streets, pouring out of the bars. And if you like, you can even get a tattoo while you're here, but that's up to you. This is very famous. This is where Ernest Hemingway came to buy his souvenirs and his gifts. Don't touch the poor bull. It's been through enough already. Not another gift store. Oh boy. I'll wait outside. Alright, I think that's enough for one day. We're heading back to the casa. Well, that pretty much wraps up our video, but thanks for watching. I hope you come back for more. Don't forget to subscribe and take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your loved ones. We'll see you again soon. Hasta pronto.